In today's video, I'll be showing you how to create and use Bento Grid layout in Figma. It's actually a modern, clean, and flexible way to organize your content, you know, especially for UI designs, portfolios, and even landing pages. You probably have seen those trending layouts with overlapping cards, strong visuals, and you know neat grids. Yeah, that's the Bento style. So in this video, we're going to be going step by step, and let's give that your design that sleek and modern feel. So whether you're a beginner or you're just looking up to up your layout game, this video is for you. Without further ado, let's jump right in. So the first thing you need to do is open your Figma, and we need to make use of a plugin called Bento. So you can just come here and search for Bento Grid Maker. So this is it right here. I already have it saved in my as a plugin on my Figma. All right. So all you just need to do is once you see it, you click on it and let it load. Once it loads, you get to see this pop up. All right. So we're already in the system, and this is what we're going to do. So the width, the size in which you want the grid to be. All right. So this plugin, all you simply need to do is it helps you to create everything. And there's something beautiful about this Bento Grid Maker, which I'm going to be showing you once it's made. All right. So it depends on the width in which you're looking at. You could decide to you know tweak it as much as to your preference. All right. So we can just make this as maybe 1080 also, so a perfect square, and you can leave the grid whatever. But then I always leave the gap and the padding as 32 because that's what it is by default. All right. And then we have a corner radius. It's always preferably to leave it on this, but then if you want to tweak it, you can actually tweak it from here or in the design. And these sections, how many of those boxes do you want to have? So you can actually write as many as you want. All right. And the plugin is going to make do of all of the things that you have actually included in it. And you can decide to make it that each of those boxes have equal row width, but then it's always unchecked. So I prefer to leave it this way. All right. So we can make use of, let's say, 10 or 8. All right. And okay, let's make use of, let's say, something like maybe 12. All right. We can make use of that. So, and once you have all of this set, then you click on create bento and let it do the magic. So you see the magic has been created. All right. So the beautiful thing about this bento grid maker is that it makes um it makes it very responsive. What I mean by that is if you stretch it, it follows through. You could see. So it is very responsive, both the width and the height. So it's very responsive. And all you just simply need to do is you can see here that they make empty frame for us so that we can be able to you know put in your content. All right. Basically, maybe um your maybe an image or maybe a design or something. So, and then you can just, because of it's actually in auto layout, right? That's why they put the each of the boxes in frame, so that way it will not distort the auto layout in the boxes. All right. And you can just make do of it, and you are good to go. So if you are looking to maybe add an image to this, you could just search for a splash. All right. So you could see here that that's actually updated it, and we are good to go. All right. so it, you know, and you could just do whatsoever you want to. And this is how you can be able to create a bento grid. And let's say, for example, now, okay, you're thinking, oh, how am I going to, take the design out and put it in my design? Well, that's not so hard. All right, you could just create maybe a new frame. Let's make use of 1080 by 1080. All right, and you can just, let's say, select it, and you can just move it down inside. So you could see, so we've actually moved it down inside, and you could decide to just change the color. Let's say something like blue. So what I just simply did was that the bento grid always create a fill for the grid. All right, so I just decided to just turn it off. All right, because I don't want the white. So let's say whatever you just want to just make it do with it, you can just tweak it as you want. So let me know what you think about this video, and you can drop it in the comments, and I would love to see what you do with this, and see you in my next video. Bye.